Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and repot the Wisley with the Brother Cadfield David Austin Rose. We're gonna repot it, treat it. My fear is it has gray mold or some type of insect has gotten to it and it's keeping it from producing any buds. Hopefully we can treat it well and it'll start budding again, and we'll do an update on that. So we decided to go with the Brother Cadfield and remove the Wisley because the Brother Cadfield is a more upright rose bush and the Wisley was kind of growing all over the place. So with the thoughts I had with it being diseased or something wrong with it, we just decided to go ahead and switch it out and see what was wrong with it. As we did pull it out, we noticed there was some decaying gray mold in the mulch and the soil. So I was correct in suspecting that something was wrong with it. But in any case, we're gonna take it out and treat it. So the David Austin roses, my wife absolutely fell in love with these. When we first started gardening, we did some research and we came across the David Austins and decided that, you know, that was exactly what we were gonna get, and there was no way we were not gonna have any David Austins. So as you can see here, I pulled out all the soil and the mulch that was affected. I got out as much as I could so as to try to get rid of the problem. As you can see, the roots you can see there was something wrong with it. They weren't taking off. They weren't elongated or anything like that. Other roses that we pulled out had already been established, and after about 2 months, this should already be showing signs of more roots than this. So we're going to go ahead and deal with the problem. So this is a perfect example of why I started making videos. Gardening is not easy, but it's also not hard if you enjoy what you're doing. We started doing this and you know, we knew we were going to encounter some problems. We knew we were going to have to deal with some challenges, and this is just many of the challenges that you're going to deal with gardening. But the great thing is you build your skills, you build your knowledge. If you know what you're doing and you're looking at your plants every day, you know what's going on, you know what's not right, and you know when your plants are doing okay. So I just hope that everybody learns with us and they're able to, you know, give us some advice as well. You know, not just us giving advice, but we welcome any advice. So I hope that someone learns something from this. So we repotted the Wisley. We washed the pot, put some fresh soil with some biotone starter. We're gonna prune it back and then we're gonna spray it for disease. Okay, so we're just gonna snip back all the parts where it didn't bud. So when we did pull it out, we noticed there was some gray mold, as I showed on the root system. We're gonna snip back pretty much a good amount. Don't be afraid to do this with your roses. With the gray mold, what it starts to do, it starts decaying anything living. I noticed it on the mulch as well when I started pulling it out. A lot of gray mold. Basically, it's just everything decaying on it. So we're gonna cut this back, like I said, spray it down for disease. We're gonna use Bayer. It wasn't insects like I thought. And hopefully in about a couple weeks we'll start seeing some new growth and see it perform a little bit better than it was while it was in the ground. All right, so with the Bayer, we're gonna spray from underneath. With any disease, you wanna disinfect everything you're using. The pruners, anything you cut off, you wanna trash it. Keep it away from everything. Even the shovel that I used, I disinfected it and tossed it in the trash. Even the dirt, we put the dirt in a trash bag and got rid of that. It had, like I said, the mulch had some decaying gray mold in it as well. So you just want to make sure you cover it all. Don't water it, just let it dry out on its own, and it should be good to go. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions or advice, by all means, please let me know. I'm not an expert gardener, but someday I hope to be. We're going to give this little guy a chance, and we'll keep you guys updated.